Hello, and welcome to another Pro Wrestling Dream Match. Once again from the usual Facebook group post. And this match actually comes to you from the same person as yesterday's. But this is going to be quite the different style of match featuring this man, who I think it's fair to say features in quite a few people's dream matches in one capacity or another. The most common one, I would say, being Sting. I think that's the most common one that gets thrown around for The Undertaker, but not the only one. And we're going to see another one here today. So while Undertaker takes his long, slow strides to the ring, I feel like I can just take this opportunity to ask you guys to leave a like. It'd be greatly appreciated. If you don't end up liking the video, you can always take it back. Let me know in the comments what dream matches you would like to see. As long as there's some wrestling video game somewhere where two things are true. One, all of the participants in your dream match are on the game and in the match type that you specify, if you specify a match type. And two, match simulations are possible. So that would exclude, for example, WF Warzone, where you have to play. There is no AI versus AI option. But assuming both of those things are true, I will do your dream match. So let me know in the comments what you would like to see. Also, if you're new here, subscribe, share with your friends, all that good stuff. I usually do this in the outro. I'm going to do it in the outro again later. But Undertaker's entrance is so long, and we've got a bit of time to fill, that yeah, I figured we'd do a little bit of shilling. Now Undertaker's in the ring, so we're about to get ready to get his opponent out here. Undertaker can smell something horrible by the looks on his face. Doesn't he? It looks like he just smelt cat poo. You sort of did him a disservice there. Undertaker's way better at the eye roll thing than his character on WWE 2K22 is, which is weird. Usually they're sort of unrealistic the other way. But he's way better at the eye roll. His eyes are way more open than that when he does it. So, I think he's quite finished now. So now let's get a much faster entrance done. Oh, who knows, it might well be, but the walking's not going to be, is it? So yeah, as I said, quite a different style of match to yesterday's dream match, but undeniably, what a match. If both men were in their prime, what a match this could be. What a spectacle it would be. And I've put this in the WrestleMania arena because I don't see anywhere else being fitting of it. I put it in the WrestleMania 37 arena though, because I didn't want either one having home field advantage on a WrestleMania they were on that their opponent wasn't. There were no WrestleManias on the game that both men were on, so I picked a WrestleMania that neither man was on. Was Undertaker featured on WrestleMania 37? Was that when he went into the Hall of Fame? What I mean is, didn't have a match on, just to clarify. I can't remember what year, what happened these days, to be honest. I know he had his match in 36 and the Boneyard match, that was 36, right? But was he inducted the same year, or was he inducted next year? Anyway, not many men tower over The Undertaker, but Andre does. Oh, and he just clubbed him down to a knee immediately, and then down to the ground. It's not often you see Undertaker just overpowered and out fought early in the match, but he's bouncing back into it now. Going for the leg drop, Andre's weakness, of course, anyone who's watched WrestleMania 3 will know. But Andre was having none of it. Absolutely none of it. Oh, scoops Undertaker up onto his shoulder. Oh, and just throws him down. That looked dangerous. Undertaker's known for dropping people on their head with the Tombstone Piledriver, but Andre just Almost did it to the Undertaker. But Undertaker escapes the nerve hold and this time does hit the leg drop. And now drops an elbow as well. And stomp and a kick. No, Andre catches the kick. Dragon screw leg whip. Fast movement for such a large man there. And now just steps on the Undertaker and walks through it. That's gotta hurt. Andre, quite large. He's definitely deserving of his nickname. Andre just shrugs off the Undertaker. How many men do you see shrug off offensive attempts by the Undertaker? And now look at this, just presses Undertaker overhead and drops him onto his knee, gut first. And just choking at the dead man, Greco-Roman throat hold. And now biting at the fingers of the Undertaker. Undertaker having a terrible time of it early in this match. It's not often you see Undertaker dominated like this. And now after the choke toss, Andre goes for the pin. 1, 2. Ooh, God, I thought he'd made real short work of Undertaker there. Pretty sure the entrances are longer than the match has been so far. And Undertaker won't want to be going out like that. He won't want to be losing at all, but you definitely don't want to be losing that fast. When you are of the stature, both physically and reputationally. I don't know what the word is for that, but you know what I mean. Both literally and figuratively of the stature of the Undertaker. Undertaker fighting back now. He's dropped that leg drop. Now he's been doing little sharp punches into the temple of Andre. And now Undertaker thinking of going old school. Can he succeed? He's walking along the ropes. And he hits it. It's always incredible to watch Undertaker do that, considering the size of the man. 1, 2. Andre kicks out pretty emphatically and Undertaker looks distraught. Not surprised, but just not happy that he has to continue this fight. Now, Undertaker going to scoop Andre up for a tombstone. And he got him. Incredible strength by the dead man. Now, traditional Undertaker pin. 1, 2. And Andre kicks out. And Undertaker, look at this. Not wasting any time, going straight back with the elbow drop and the stomp. But Andre's up already and just runs through the Undertaker. I tell you what, Undertaker is the Phenom. Oh, is Andre going for the tombstone? Oh my God. Anything you can do. But, yeah, he may well be the Phenom of the WWE. But Andre is just on a different level in terms of just size and intimidation. Is he going to pin Undertaker with a tombstone? No, Undertaker kicks out. And Andre showing a little exasperation for the first time in the match, I believe. Now lifts Undertaker up. No! Jawbreaker by Undertaker. Great counter. But then Andre ducks the clothesline attempt. And he's going to scoop Taker up. Oh, and just throws him across the top rope. Neck first, throat first. And then just steps through once again. Undertaker in so much trouble here. Now what's Andre got in mind here? He's got the double overhooks. Lifts up Undertaker. Oh, and then just drops him down unceremoniously. He's just having his way with the Undertaker. Like he's a cruiserweight. But now Undertaker fighting back into it. Going back after the arm of Andre. Just like he did with Old School earlier. And a just straight right hand. There's still not many who can strike like the Undertaker, but Andre swats it away and fights back. And a hip toss. Undertaker trying to stay in this one. He's fought back into this match and he's trying to stay in it. And look at this, just strike after strike after strike. And now going a bit dirty here, and you may have to when you're fighting as uphill as Undertaker is. And he floors Andre with that uppercut. Now Undertaker going for the Hell's Gate submission. Can he get the legs wrapped around Andre's massive head and neck? That'll be the difference maker, I think, here. Andre really struggling. He looks like he's panicking. Is he going to tap? No, Undertaker choosing to release. I think he realised he didn't quite have the neck and head hooked on. Maybe he thinks he knocked Andre out. 2? No, Andre kicks out at 2. And Undertaker showing more frustration now. Now, going back to the arm again, like he damaged with Old School. Oh, Andre fights out of it. There's so much force behind those body blows. The size of Andre's hand, and the amount of weight he can put behind his strikes. Just incredible. But Undertaker with the jawbreaker and a running DDT. Andre's down. Andre stumbling back to his feet. Undertaker waiting for that. Not sure that's the smartest move ever, but he's got Andre up. Can he tombstone him for a second time? He does, in fact. And now he's going for that pin again. But no, Andre just too long. 7'4" of Andre the Giant. Near enough anywhere in the ring he can reach the ropes. And his feet were under the ropes by default there. That's a mistake by the dead man. You don't see many of them after his long, illustrious career. Like these two, both so experienced in the ring. You don't see many mistakes. But that was one by Undertaker. And Andre suplexes Undertaker over. Undertaker staggering back to his feet. Andre having none of it. Absolutely none of it. And now goes for the pin. 1, 2. Ooh. I thought he might have had him then. I didn't see that as a hugely high impact move, but Undertaker struggled to kick out of it. And now just gets out of the way of that leg drop, and it's a good job. That could have been all she wrote, honestly. Andre covers up as Undertaker tries to strike him, and now reverse STO. Now steps over and strikes down on the elbow with all his weight, trying to weaken those arms once again. And now Greco-Roman throat hold by the Undertaker. Sometimes needs must, and when you're the underdog in a match like this, not the Undertaker, the underdog, well I suppose it's both, you somehow have to bend the rules slightly. But Undertaker going after that arm again, and Andre fights out of it one more time. And Snake Eyes, that's an Undertaker move. I mean, not exclusively, but Andre going back to the fingers again of the Undertaker. Undertaker taking a battering. Oh, just gets flapjacked by the Giant. Oh, and now Andre sits on Undertaker. Doesn't go for the pin. Oh, doesn't go for the seated pin. Instead hooks the leg. That's a sign of how much the boss respects the Undertaker. Not to go for a overly confident pin. And he gets the win with it. It was a good move by Andre. Andre the Giant picks up the win. What a match this was. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new here and share with your friends if you think they would enjoy. But for now, all I have left to say is thank you very much for watching. As always, I've been Ibeza, you've been amazing, and I'll see you next time.